right, we're here with Zyandre Williams. Zy, it is finally season time. This is Blake Grundy with the Coyote Football Network. Hey, first thing I want to ask, super easy, but what's kind of your game day routine? What do you go through to get ready for the game each day?
I woke up, took a bath, took a shower. I took a shower. Woke up, got all my stuff ready, came here. I didn't eat breakfast at home because I knew we were about to eat breakfast here. After we do our little pregame, I'll probably go home, rest up like a little bit, chill, hydrate, come back 3 o'clock with a whole bunch of energy, ready to start kickoff, and then after that game, celebrate and have fun with my friends.
I love it. Celebrate, have some fun. Hey, I know everybody's kind of wanting to know what are your emotions as you prepare for an out-of-state opponent, right? You've played a lot of teams in Texas, but this is the first one kind of going out of the state.
I'm excited and ready. My opinion is Texas football is probably the best football you're going to get. So them coming here, we could prove a point, and that's what we want to do. So hopefully I could prove a point to these boys and let them know that Texas football is not no joke.
So looking at game day, we got a great routine, we got all that stuff. What's your favorite part of game day? Like it can be pre-music, it can what you're listening to in your headphones, it can be a meal you eat. Is there something you do on game day every week that you can tell us about?
That's hard. I don't know. I like pregame just because music, we get hyped, but I also like kick right before kickoff. The atmosphere of the stands, everybody's helping their seats going like this, ready for kickoff. So probably like right before kickoff. Even though I might be a little nervous sometimes, that's always gonna lock me back in. Everyone, I got everybody watching us and me, and they're expecting a lot from us. So probably kickoff right before kickoff because everyone's yelling and screaming, ready for it. So.
All right. So who's somebody we need to be watching for tonight? Another teammate. Who's somebody we need to keep our eyes on that you
tonight?
Think, yeah, tonight.
Probably my boy Caden Banks. He been playing really good at practice. He been doing his thing. So he's wearing number 90. So I'm gonna see what he can do. He promised me he's gonna get 20 tackles. So I'm gonna put my trust in him.
Okay. 20 tackles, that's a big deal. Zy, what does your offense need to do tonight to be successful against this Oakland defense?
All we need is communication and to play physical. Based off watching their film, we know what we're going to be able to do and what we can't do, so we're going to be able to do a lot. So, going out there and executing the plays that we worked on all week, it's going to get us where we want.
Awesome, Zy. Thank you so much for your time. We appreciate you stopping by and being on the Coyote Football Network.
Sir.
All right, right here we're joined with George Rogers. He is here getting ready for game day today, and I'm Phil Morgan from the Coyote Football Network, and we're excited to have an opportunity to talk to you just a little bit before you get going tonight. I guess just starting off, man, can you tell us a little bit about game day routines?
Yeah, we usually get here 10 a.m. We eat breakfast, and then we go out for transitions. Then we leave, then we'll come back, and then we get prepared for the game. So,
okay.
Yeah.
Cool. So, like, in terms of your day, like, what are the things that you're looking forward to most? Like, is there a pregame tradition you have? Is there a meal? Is there music? What is it that George is doing to get ready for the day that he looks forward to doing every week?
Probably the transitions. Like when we all get dressed, we're all getting dressed, and we just getting locked in for the game and staying focused. Yeah.
All right, George. So we've got a big opponent tonight. We're playing Oakland out of Tennessee. They've got some really good backs. Talk to me about what you guys as a defense are going to need to do to kind of keep those backs in check a little bit.
We're going to have to stop the run, most importantly, but we can't go to sleep because they run like a lot of jet sweeps and stuff and like wheel routes, so we just can't go to sleep. We got to stay focused. And yeah.
So as a safety, how do you kind of keep your team organized and make sure that they're going the right places, because you're kind of that back line where you get to kind of have the widest vision of the field. So how do you kind of help communicate during those plays with your team?
We constantly talking as a group, and we just constantly talking as a group pretty much.
All right, finish this sentence for me. George Rogers will be successful tonight if we can just stay in it. If
nobody break down. We all just talking. You stay in it.
All right, man. Hey, look, that's as simple as it is. We're excited to get to watch you play tonight, and looking forward to you guys showing these Tennessee guys a little bit of college football tonight.
Yes, sir.
All right.
Thank you.
All right, well, we're here, Blake Grundy with the Coyote Football Network, over here interviewing Ace Traylor. Ace, kind of talk me through your game day routine. What is it that you like to do on game day that gets you ready and focused for Friday night?
Just getting up early, setting a good bedtime, getting up early so my body can just get up, be ready to go, so I'm not tired or anything. Start stretching in the morning, and I normally use my massage gun in the morning, so just make sure my body's loose and ready to go.
I love that. Now, talk me through, you get to the field. You guys got to be back here about 3 o'clock this afternoon, heard a couple of people say.
Yes, sir.
But you get to the field tonight. Kind of where does your mind start going mentally? What helps you focus and lock in for that game day once you get to the field?
Just, seeing the other team warming up too. I'm like, yeah, it's going to be a good game. It kind of gets me hyped, ready to play. It's the first game of the year, so I can't wait. Been doing a lot of working out this summer just for this moment, and, seeing the fans going to be there tonight, that's going to make me more excited to play too. And, I love hearing the band play, so it's a great atmosphere for me. So when I pull up, I'm ready to go. Like, my mind just already goes into this football mode, football time, and make a big play.
All right, so you've talked about some of the things that happen that kind of get you pumped up and ready for the game, right? They kind of get you in the right headspace, get you locked in.
Yes,
what's something you look forward to? Like, one thing, is it a song that kind of that's traditional for you? Is there a meal you eat on game day? Is there anything you do every game day that's kind of like that signal for you? Like, yeah, it's time to lock in.
I normally call my mom before the game. She kind of gets me locked in. She kind of she prays for me, and this makes me be calm, not anxious about the game, and not nervous about it. Yes, sir.
Oh, good.
All right, Ace. Coach Rick kind of described you in our coaches show is almost a Swiss Army knife, a jack of all trades. You're willing to get in there and do anything to help the team win.
Yes,
where does that mentality come from, and kind of how do you help instill that on the rest of that offense?
I just like being a team first guy. If I play good but we lose, there's no point in it. So doing whatever I can to help us win, whether I have 5 catches, whether I have 1 catch or 0 catches, whatever I can do to contribute to the team, that's what I look forward to the most. And I feel like me being a positive team guy helps the other team be like, yeah, we can be a team guy too. And it kind of brings us all together.
So what does a game between a Texas team and a Tennessee team mean to you?
That's cool. I think my freshman year I saw Duncanville play Mater Dei, and I was like, dang, that's kind of cool. They're playing out-of-state teams. I want to do that too one day, and now I got the opportunity to do that. So,
yeah, several first week games that have out-of-state competitors coming in, and the Coyotes are one of them.
Yes,
and we get to watch Ace Traylor be a part of that game. It's going to be a lot of fun.
Thank you.
Man, we can't wait to watch it. Anything else?
No, Ace, thank you for being here. We look forward to watching you ball out tonight.
Yes, sir. Thank you.
All right, we are joined right here with Coach Seth Parr. My name is Phil Morgan with the Coyote Football Network. Blake Grundy's also here. Coach, we're excited to catch you a little bit on game day. Thanks for giving us a little bit of time. I think just starting off, I think what everybody would want to know is kind of going into tonight. What are the keys? What are the things you're looking to get done between now and then so your team has a successful night against Oakland?
Well, we just went over, the rules with the referees, what they point of emphasis, brought a referee in to tell them everything that's going to go on so they don't have to hear it from us and they don't think that we are telling them not the truth. So we went over the uniform police and made sure we got that taken care of and all the new rules that they had. I think a big thing for us, one, is be focused. For us, it's a big deal for our football team. Sometimes I compared them to my lab. He's real happy going around, not always focused until he gets that tennis ball. And then it's, he's locked in. We got to see those tennis balls early and be locked in, getting ready for the game and not worry about, all the other things. The other one is stay calm. We talked about being 68 and breezy, the perfect temperature. Don't be too excited. Don't be too low. Don't be bored like we were last week in the purple and white game. I think with the new crowd in, the first game, it's very important that we don't go and waste a lot of energy at the beginning and not be executing because we're so excited to play. So that's a big one. The other one's hydrate. You know, in August, you got to take care of yourself. And the last one is like snap turns, run to the football for our defense, a lot of effort.
So I've heard you mention a couple of times, both right now in this interview and in the coaches show, you talked about bringing on a referee as a consultant. Can you kind of tell me what was the genesis of that, and what are some of the benefits you're seeing that'll help give you an edge over some of the other teams you play?
Well, just the constant dialect back and forth and checking the rules. You got somebody that's passed the test, and and then it takes the emotion out of probably me if I think something's right and I'm wrong. He can sit there and say, I would let that one go, or hey, you need to bring them by this, or even talking to them at the beginning of the game when they use the word, they quote me the rule, then that's basically saying nothing instead of telling me how they're going to enforce the rule. And so I've picked up some trick of trades of the official chapter, and then and just be more, in tune, and then him telling us, what each position is doing, so we know what they're looking at, and we can make sure that we're not acting out of control. The biggest thing is, I think sometimes emotion and maybe not looking at everything objectively and looking at it in your point of view is what causes teams to lose control of, and kind of what we did against Salina last year, and then when to lose control too. If I'm right, then let me know I'm right, and we can try to go get it fixed or next one up.
I love that.
Yeah, it's nice to know some of it's calculated. So we, as fans, I think people look up there and like, what's he doing? Why is he so upset? Well, you usually will have a great reason for being upset.
It's the squeaky wheel gets the grease.
Yeah,
and that's in everything you do in life. So if you're in their ear enough, they'll get it, and then you might get you some 50-50 calls down the road.
Yeah. So game day, we've asked all the players this question, and we'll give it to you as well, just because it's kind of a lighter side of the day. Is there a tradition that you have? Is there something that on game day you do pretty much year in and year out, week in and week out, as you prepare through the day?
It's changed since we have a 4-day week. Used to on Fridays, and everybody was working. Friday is my nap day, so I am basically going to leave here and take a nap or eat something. I usually haven't eaten, and I don't know if that's a word. I have not done a good job of eating throughout the week, and I am extremely hungry by Friday when I've gotten everything done. So if I have money in the bank, I go and I leave and don't tell my wife or my kids, and I go get cash and I eat something like a steak, and nobody knows about it. Now they do. But since they're out of school, it's just go home and take a nap, and then try to come back up here and be relaxed.
Well, hey, I've got one more question for you, Coach Parr. There's some potential weather coming in tonight, maybe some rain and stuff rolling in. How do you guys adjust to any weather that might come in during the game? What do you guys look to do?
We have a weather plan where we have extra balls. We have trash cans to put the balls in. We got tents to put the balls. We have dry weather balls that dry the balls up, kind of like rice from a cell phone. So we have to have that plan, and then if we get a rain delay, we usually will come back over. Our plan's over. We have food set up, and we have something to watch until it's time to warm up. We'll have somebody at the stadium to tell us, hey, you got around 5-10 minutes. We have the weather apps to tell us this is what to expect. We'll come here, probably be in the indoor and get extra work in or relax, and then we'll warm up here and then get over there. So just having a plan in place that allows you to, release some stress off everybody. If we do this is what we're going to. So you really got to plan for everything, and and that's kind of what we do.
Well, Coach, that's all we have for you today. We're glad that you joined us. Thank you for taking some time out of a otherwise busy day, and we'll make sure to get a little edit in there about the steak so you can preserve that for you.
That's right. That's right. Now I just eat with them on Saturday, which makes it a lot better when you eat with your family and not by yourself. It's so much better steak. All right.
All right. Well, thank you, Coach, for today. We're looking forward to watching the team tonight.
Thank you.